Okay, so we had our election integrity workshop at the Tarrant County Commissioner's Court today. Oh shit, hang on, I'm out of coffee, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, had to get some coffee. I also was running low on light, so I want to show you. This is one of my beeswax candles. Burns really bright, the beeswax. Burns for a long time. This one's been burning for about, I think, at least almost 8 hours. About 3 to 4 hours yesterday, and about the same today, or this evening. So, it smells so good too. I mean, it's a really light natural honey scent. There's no scent added at all. These are mine. These are thickwicks.com. Don't go order yet because my sites, I need to update my website right now. But these are going to be soon in a store near you and at a farmer's market near you. Anywho, long story short, is this shameless plug for my beeswax candles. It's 100% pure local Texas beeswax. I hand make my wicks myself as well. So the wicks are also, there's no metal in the wick. It's handmade and it's soaked in beeswax, so that's why the flame is so bright. Is because beeswax burns brighter. Burns brighter, longer, slower than other wax. I don't like other wax. Picky, okay? Whatever, I'm picky. So we had our Commissioner's Court thing today, election integrity workshop. And a couple of things. Let me get a sip of coffee. Well, let me let this cool down. It's going to burn my mouth off. My lips are going to fall off. Okay. What little lips I have. Oh, then maybe I can buy myself new lips. So, it was interesting. We had to sit through like an hour and a half of people that were praising Hyder and the current election system. And I swear Whitley put out like a call. Like, oh, hey, if you like Hyder, if you like our elections, you know, come and speak. Who likes elections that much that they're going to come and be like, this is so much better. I understand the machines streamline a little bit of the process. So like the old, tired, lazy-ass people that don't like to do their work anyways, like, these motherfuckers that can't even sign their result tapes, they're the ones who are complaining that it's so much work to do without the machines. The machines make our lives so much easier. Okay, and then they love Hyder. Well, and I can understand that because he's a charmer. Okay, so they're like, oh, he's just the best, and he's very polite, and he's very forthcoming. I just don't like the processes that he's introduced into our county elections. It's fucked up. All right? But I also know that he's not the one that authorized it statewide. He's just the one that implemented it in Tarrant County. All right? And Glenn Whitley didn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. So, really, at least not related to elections. And he knows that. He'll admit that. Anywho, I do think that the fact that we had to sit through an hour and a half of praise for Hyder had a lot to do with CEITX's little petition trying to get him fired, because they don't seem to realize that if you fire Hyder and get another elections administrator in there, he can be running the same unlawful process because it was authorized at the state level. The Secretary of State authorized all of these programs that we don't like. Okay? The ballot numbering issue, the community-wide polling place program, the fucking up the state, what's supposed to be a statewide registration. I mean, Secretary of State's supposed to have some say in that. Now, I mean, why would HAVA laws matter when our own state election codes don't matter? I mean, riddle me that. So, no, they don't give a shit about the fact that that's a statewide voter database anyways, that the Secretary of State has to be maintaining. Who else? I mean, who else? Do we need an election code for that you'll just violate anyways, Keith Ingram? Do we need to spell out that statewide voter databases shall be maintained by the Secretary of State's office? I mean, are you expecting Tom Wilder, Tarrant County Clerk, to maintain a statewide database? What? Is it supposed to be like a national association of county clerks now? That you're supposed to get together and maintain your statewide database? Shut up. You know, something emerged, a pattern emerged, actually, from what we were watching. Turns out, okay, the people who support Hyder in our current election systems also support masks. They're all wearing their masks. You could point the people out in the room that we're going to endorse Hyder in the current system. Oh, they also endorse mass mail-in balloting. They love that. They all hate SB1. Oh, that's bad. SB1 made it hard for voters to vote in Texas because it requires photo IDs. Oh, they hate photo IDs. So, the people who endorse Hyder in our current election systems seem to all be Democrats, Democrat voters, Democrat judges, and election workers, and people who've never been to the county commissioner's court before, so they get parking tickets. And she deserved it. She was being a bitch. So I didn't give her the parking ticket, but she did ask Whitley to take care of it for her. Because she knows how things work, you know, a little quid pro quo. I'm going to show up and endorse Hyder in your stupid process and make you look real good on your way out, Whitley. Can you take care of my parking ticket? Because I'm too fucking dumb to realize how to pay a fucking parking meter. Democrats. You know, something I think needs pointing out is this. Quit talking about, oh, if somebody commits voter fraud, they'll be prosecuted. If you're aware of those things happening, okay, and that people are casting ballots unlawfully and that they're being accepted, take it to the district attorney, take it to the DA, and they'll prosecute. They have prosecutors. Look at me right in my eyes. It's too late by then. You cannot get their ballot back out. It's already counted. And you can't identify which one it was, even though you can assume it was a Biden vote. All right? But that ain't going to hold up in a court of law. When, by the time you're prosecuting somebody who's cast an unlawful ballot, it's too damn late. Their ballot's already counted. And you cannot fish that bitch back out. This is what I'm talking about. People who you might want to say are otherwise intelligent make these dumbass fucking arguments. Like, just report it. Just report it. I'm reporting it right now. Let's prevent it. Okay? Let's prevent it. This is the same argument that I have about the police officers. They shouldn't necessarily be enforcing law. They should be preventing crime. Now, if crime prevention means enforcing law, then let's do it. Because that is what it means for Texas elections. Preventing election abuse means enforcing existing election codes. Okay? Have a good day.